Hey everybody, thank you so much for taking the time to hear about this exciting program that I have put together especially for you. I know from experience that if you take advantage of this program, it will finally give you the quick yet long term weight loss results you've been looking for. If you're here, it probably means you're struggling with your weight or your health in general, probably even both. Maybe you don't know where to start, maybe you're skeptical of who to trust, have hit a plateau, or have been on that ugly roller coaster ride of up and down progress. If you stick with me for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can lose weight, conquer cravings, detoxify your body, sleep better, help your body run more optimally so you can get the results that you're longing for, and how you can get a clean break from those bad eating habits and kickstart new, healthier habits that you can incorporate into your life and for the rest of your life. Sounds like a lot, I know, but I promise I know the secrets to living a healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life, and I want to share them with you. So, many of you already know me, but for those of you that don't, my name is Trisha Neese Cumming. I am 38 years old, married with two teenage stepdaughters. I have two full-time businesses that I run, a heating and air conditioning company and a fabrication shop. Plus, I love to volunteer and devote time on a weekly basis to helping those in need. In addition, one of my true passions is what I am doing here, right now, today. Being a health and fitness coach is one of the most rewarding things I have ever done. I love showing people that they too can live healthier, happier, and more fulfilled lives. You see, I used to be overweight and depressed. I lacked energy, and I wasn't living my life to the fullest. And I honestly didn't even realize to what magnitude. I knew that I could live a better life, but wasn't aware of just how much better until I had a tragic event take place that caused me to take a closer look, and it triggered me to finally make a decision that couldn't be put off any longer. I'll get more into that in just a bit, but right now I'm going to ask you some serious questions, and I really want you to think about them. Would you love to lose that extra weight you are carrying around? Would you like to have more energy to help you not only get through your busy days, but to enjoy them more? Do you want to feel more comfortable in your own skin and to have your clothes fit you instead of aggravating you? Do you have health problems that require you to take medication? Or maybe you fear that if you keep on the same track, you will have to take medications. Do you have trouble sleeping at night? Are you afraid if you don't do something about your current situation soon that it's going to be too late to turn it all around? Are you looking for an affordable yet proven way to remedy all of these concerns but just don't know where to start, who to trust, or if you can realistically even get there? Have you tried things in the past to reach your goals but didn't get the results you were looking for? Have you had some success but then hit that inevitable plateau? Are you on the verge of giving up on your dreams of that healthier, happier, more fulfilled life? Well, if any of this sounds even remotely familiar to you, then stick around because I believe that if you want to see real, long term change, then I can show you how to get there. Because, believe it or not, I have felt and struggled with everything that I just mentioned. Today, I am proud to share that I personally have lost 40 pounds and 10 inches off my waist, putting me in the best shape of my life. I have more strength and confidence than I ever thought was possible, and I was able to kick a long battle with depression and severe migraines that plagued me for most of my life. I'm living my life without limits today, all because I made a decision to take control of my life, throw out the excuses, and go after my goals. Just a few short years ago, this didn't even seem like a possibility to me. I was living my life, but not the way I do today. I knew that I could be in better shape, but I didn't think I had the time or the resources to do anything about it. And then a tragic event occurred in my life, and I lost my dad to a heart attack. And he was only 59 years old. It was devastating, and I can remember it like it was yesterday. But after the dust settled, I realized that this was a wake up call for me, and that I had to take a good look at myself. And so off I ventured, and on my own, to try and lose weight and find a healthier version of me. I struggled with the classic problems of weight loss. I went from just settling because I didn't feel like I could do anything about it, as I had mentioned before, to realizing I had to do something and trying for years to lose weight, but not getting very good results based on the amount of effort I was putting in. And then I went to being on that roller coaster ride of losing weight and gaining weight. So, like many people, I almost gave up. But before I did, I decided I was going to try one last thing. And I honestly didn't even believe it would work. I was really ready to just give up because everything I had done so far wasn't really working and it was just so hard. But I also really wanted to reach my goals too. So I threw out all the reasons I had to be skeptical and gave it a chance. And I am sure glad that I did because it actually worked and I love my new life. Extra bonus is that now that I get to help people break out and finally live the life of their dreams too. So I am so glad that I took that one last chance. If you stick with me, I can teach you everything I learned so that you can join me over here on the other side of your goals. But first, let me ask you another question. Why are you really here today? Why are you taking the time out of your busy day to listen to me? I mean, really, if there was one thing you could change about your health right now, what would it be? So, I believe you can get results fairly quickly. If you do that, when you first decide that you're ready to make a change, then you're more likely to have the motivation to continue on with your journey. And that is why I believe I have the perfect solution for you. A way to jumpstart your weight loss journey, get past that pesky plateau, and get off the roller coaster ride of up and down progress so that you can finally start living the life you want to live. In 3 short days, I can show you how you can get your health, your energy, and your vitality back on track and all without starving. I know you may be thinking 3 days, really? But I promise you, if you stick with me here, I can help you start living the life that you want to live. I said it already, but one very important key to success is getting results quickly. I'm sure you've all heard of, or maybe even have done, a cleanse. Now, don't get all freaked out on me here and run off. I'm not even going to think about telling you to do a traditional cleanse. You know, the kind that makes you want to run away screaming because of all the side effects and how hard they are to actually go through. What I'm offering you is something completely new and completely different. A program that you can do without torturing yourself that will help you to jumpstart your weight loss and help you kick some bad habits while creating some new good ones. When I did this program, I lost weight and inches, and it helped me to conquer my cravings for the things that aren't very good for me. It helped flatten my stomach out, my clothes fit better, I slept better, and one of the most amazing things was I felt energized during and after the program. Now, that's something that you don't get out of a traditional cleanse. So this program is nothing like a traditional cleanse, as I just said. The ones that strike hesitation and maybe even fear into all of those who are thinking about attempting one. Juice cleanses or liquid fasts tend to be high in sugar and low in protein, and that causes you to be left feeling weak, hungry, agitated, and sluggish. They really provide incomplete nutrition, which actually promotes muscle loss instead of the fat loss we are looking for, and actually do the opposite of what we want. Weight gain rebounds are common due to the lack of adequate protein, low fiber, and high sugar levels, not to mention how expensive they are to do. Many juice cleanses cost from $50 to $70 a day. What I am offering is an affordable and easy to follow program that helps support your metabolism while nourishing your body for results that you can maintain, and all without the torture of a traditional cleanse. You can ask anyone who has ever done a cleanse, or maybe you've done one yourself. They are definitely not a pleasant experience and generally don't help us with our long-term goals. So, how is what I'm offering you any different? I mean, I said it was a cleanse, and it is, but it's unlike any you've ever heard of until now. The 3-Day Refresh is a Beachbody program that was recently released and is changing the lives of so many people. It's finally a way to do a cleanse without all the painful side effects and without starving yourself. Plus, it's affordable and easy to follow. With the 3-Day Refresh, you're providing your body with good, healthy nutrition, which helps you to refresh your system, causing you to feel great and have more energy, which will lead you to making healthier choices once you complete the program. And bonus, you're actually going to get to eat during this program. I have a client who sent me a message about 2 weeks after completing the 3-day refresh, and this is what she wrote. It's 11:39 p.m. and I'm hungry because I ate an early dinner with the girls at 5 p.m. and nothing since. So I go into the kitchen to get something little and decide on an orange. Yesterday it was an apple. Normally that would have been goldfish or cheese or crackers or something bready. Now it's fruit. So what the heck, really? It's not like I'm even saying to myself that I shouldn't have that. I just don't want it. I'd say it was definitely a refresh reset on my part. So, how is that for success? By doing the refresh, she was able to make her body change what it is craving. Proof from a real person that what I'm offering you is a change in lifestyle. A change that will jumpstart your weight loss journey and set you up for success that you can maintain for the rest of your life. And that is what we're looking for, right? Not quick fixes or fad diets or short term successes that lead to long term failures and possibly even gains. We all know there are tons of weight loss solutions out there. Some are credible, some not so much. Plus, many people think that they have to go to the gym to get results. Some think they have to starve themselves. Some people think they can do just a little bit of something here and a little bit of something there. And quite honestly, those things can work. But the question is, do you want results in years, or do you want results now that you can keep for years? I went for years not knowing what to believe or which path to follow until I found the programs and support system that Beachbody offers. It literally made all the difference in the world to have a coach and a community of people who were on the same journey that I was on. So who supported me and motivated me because they understood and wanted to help. I know what it is like to try for years and not cover the ground that you thought you would, and I wish that someone would have told me sooner that there was an easier way, because it could have meant that I would have had the chance to live in my dreams sooner and then ultimately longer. So I admit, as I mentioned before, I was skeptical that what was being presented to me was any different than anything else I had tried. But I am so glad that that I gave myself one more chance. Because it literally changed my life forever. And I'm thankful because not only did I lose the weight I wanted to lose, I surpassed that and continue to see results, plus so many other positive things that have come into my world make it the most valuable decision I've ever made. As you can see from my before and after pictures, I'm living a healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life, and you can too. And I achieved these results all before the 3-day refresh even came out, using other proven Beachbody programs. But now, having used the 3-day refresh myself since, I realized that this is an extremely valuable tool that I wish I would have had to jumpstart my weight loss journey. Because I'll admit, when I first started using Beachbody programs, it was tough, and it took a few weeks before I actually started to see results. It's amazing the advances they have made in just a few short years. But honestly, if I hadn't been so determined to see those first 60 days through, and if I hadn't had a support system to keep me motivated, who knows if I would have gotten these results. I look back and I think of how frustrating it was trying so hard and not getting results as quickly as I wanted. I think we all want it to happen quicker than it normally does. But I had made the decision and I wasn't giving up. I know that if I would have had the 3-day refresh in Shakeology to begin with, it would have given me those quick results that I was looking for and would have supercharged my desire and my motivation. Therefore, it would have set me up so that there was way less chance of me even thinking about quitting. And that is why I feel that the 3-day refresh is the perfect way to set your transformation in motion. Wouldn't you love to have your after pictures and get them sooner because you jump started your progress with such ease that there would be no holding you back? I know that the 3-day refresh will do this for you, and you won't believe how easy it is. Are you thinking, okay, great, it worked for you, but will it work for others? Or more importantly, will it work for me? Well, check out these amazing testimonials from some real people who have gone through the refresh. As you can see here, Kelly, she lost 1.3 pounds, 2.5 inches on her waist, an inch on her hips, and she says, I didn't crash throughout the day from just eating fruits, vegetables, and the great shakes. That was really exciting for me. The snacks in the middle made it seem like I was eating a lot. And then Stephanie says, one of my goals with the 3-day refresh was to rebridge my mind and body connection. I feel great, I feel lighter, and I feel ready to start a regimen of healthy eating once again. And she lost an amazing 6.2 pounds, 2.5 inches on her waist, and an inch and a half on her hips. So there's tons of people that are getting great results from this program. So if you're ready to lose weight, have more energy, resolve or improve your health issues, I am ready to help you achieve those goals. Since I have been where you are, I can relate to your struggles, and I will provide you with the support, the knowledge, and the tools you need to get past those struggles once and for all. There are so many things I wish I had known as I was on my journey that I can now teach you, and I can't wait to show you step by step how to reach your goals. Are you ready to see just how easy this is? Let's take a minute to hear how the 3-day refresh can help you.
Do you want to lose weight, get a clean break from bad habits, and feel good in just 3 days?
In 3 days, I lost 5.4 pounds, 2.5 inches off my waist. Pretty happy about that.
In 3 days, I lost 6 pounds and an inch off my hips, and I feel great.
In 3 days, I lost 4.7 pounds and 4.5 inches off my waist. It was huge. I love it.
Introducing the 3-day refresh, a revolutionary new 3-day cleanse program that combines specially formulated shakes and easy-to-prepare clean eating to put you back on the fast track to losing weight and give your body a healthy 3-day wake-up call to break the cycle of bad habits. It's a straightforward 3-day cleanse to renew you and get your health, energy, and vitality back on track. Not a juice fast that will tax your organs, not a crash diet that will crater your metabolism, and no starving.
Before doing 3-day refresh, I was feeling ordinary, and now I feel extraordinary. I absolutely feel extraordinary.
The 3-day refresh program includes a dose of super nutrition from Shakeology for breakfast, then Fiber Sweep, your mid-morning digestive health drink, and the high-protein vanilla fresh shakes for lunch and dinner. Choose from a variety of healthy lunch, dinner, and snack options, and you've got a 3-day prescription for weight loss, renewed health, and revitalizing energy. In just 3 days, you're completely refreshed.
The 3-day refresh program, it's so easy to do. You know, you're drinking your shakes. The shakes were very satisfying. And at the end of the day, you still get to eat your food. It's a win-win.
The 3-day refresh program includes the specially formulated and patent-pending protein shake called Vanilla Fresh. This delicious shake has 20 grams of protein and fiber, plus a clinically tested potato protein extract that helps to curb hunger.
I don't know how it happens in 3 days. I lost 5 pounds, 2.5 inches off my hips. I can't believe it.
I lost 4 pounds. 4 pounds? I mean, 4 pounds in 3 days? That's insane.
Many other cleanse and juicing programs on the market today tend to be high in sugar and low in protein, which can inhibit the body's ability to burn fat.
Last month, I tried one of those 3-day juice cleanses, and I lost a couple pounds, but I just had no energy, and the weight came back already.
But the 3-day refresh is scientifically designed to support the metabolism while delivering dense whole food nutrition to the vital organs. This helps the body burn fat instead of muscle while it detoxifies and cleanses.
I feel great. My energy level skyrocketed. My mood got much better. I slept better. I honestly, wow.
The 3-day refresh was quite easy for me. My clothes fit better. I feel better.
I absolutely broke some bad habits. Let me do my little happy dance.
I would definitely do it again.
This is something that would be great to do even once a month.
Every time I do it, I have more energy, I lose more weight, more inches, and it has completely changed my life.
We're so sure you'll get incredible results with the 3-day refresh that we'll give you a full 30-day money-back guarantee, even after you've completed the program and used all the shakes. That's right. If you're not satisfied for any reason, call to get a full refund of the purchase price, no questions asked. So if you want a quick gateway to lose weight, a clean break from bad habits and feeling lousy, or to get back on track and feel good about yourself in just 3 days, then get refreshed with the 3-day refresh.
So whose excitement level just skyrocketed and ready to hear how you can get into this amazing program? Did you catch what Jamie and Denise had to say toward the end of that video about how this is something you could do once a month, how it could help you lose 30 to 40 pounds over the course of a year, and all without a huge disruption to your lifestyle. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. There are 2 different packages that you can start your journey with. The first is doing the 3-day refresh alone. You will get 3 days worth of product and support from me to help you get the results you're looking for. But if you're really serious about reaching your goals, and I know that you are, you will want the 3-day refresh challenge pack, which will help you to continue on after the 3-day program by incorporating Shakeology. For 1 meal a day, you'll be able to use this clinically proven daily dose of dense nutrition to continue to see weight loss results, energy increase, and most people experience health benefits that they weren't even expecting, like lowered cholesterol levels and improved blood sugar levels, which all help in the big picture of weight loss. After you see your 3-day results, there's no way you're going to want to stop. And Shakeology is the answer to help you maintain your progress and even increase it. Want a little more proof that Shakeology is going to give you results? Let's take a minute and watch this short video on how incorporating Shakeology into your diet is actually proven to help you lose that unwanted weight and improve your health.
Satisfied customers have reported for years that Shakeology has helped them lose weight, lower their cholesterol, lower their blood sugar levels, and keep them full. Our R&D team has been revising and improving the Shakeology formula since its launch, so it made sense to test these claims with an independent clinical study. The question, how effective is Shakeology? This study was administered by Medicus Research, one of the nation's leading organizations specializing in clinical trials for natural health products, under the direction of Medicus Research founder and CEO, Dr. Jay Udani.
We selected 50 individuals, and they went through a rigorous selection process. At the initial visit, we drew their blood, we looked at certain parameters. What was their weight, what was their BMI, what was their current diet. After the screening process, we have what we call our day 0 or baseline visit. From that point forward, they're coming back at 30-day intervals, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days.
All 50 clinical trial participants were required to drink Shakeology for breakfast and lunch for 90 days. No other diet or exercise changes were required. Participation in the clinical trial was monitored using a proprietary app to track weight and compliance every day.
This is a very valuable study because it isolates the effect of Shakeology, and the results were impressive. Having had the Shakeology shake at breakfast, we found statistically significant reductions in the desire to eat at lunch. Subjects in this study lost nearly 10 pounds on average and up to 24 pounds, which is quite remarkable for a 90-day study. What is also very interesting about the results is that they continue to lose weight throughout the entire study, which shows that the continuous use of Shakeology resulted in the type of weight loss that you would like to see, which is slow and steady. In this study, the average total cholesterol was reduced by 7%, with a maximum up to 50% reduction in total cholesterol. The total reduction brought the average cholesterol below the level at which a doctor would need to recommend a pharmaceutical intervention. In this study, we also looked at blood sugar. Rather than testing a single day's blood sugar, which can vary based on what you ate today or even what you ate yesterday, the hemoglobin A1C looks at your average sugar over 3 months. In this study, we saw the 3-month average blood sugar reduced by 5% and up to 19% in some cases, which of course is very helpful for the body in reducing the risk of diabetes, but also in your everyday sugar metabolism. It is quite impressive for a meal replacement therapy, especially when you have not modified the diet or exercise components, so that the results that we're seeing here are only due to the Shakeology.
So whether you want to lose weight, lower your cholesterol, lower your blood sugar levels, or just get healthy, you can now feel confident knowing that drinking Shakeology has been clinically proven to help you reach your goals. Shakeology, the healthiest meal of the day.
Whoa, a loss of 9 to 24 pounds in just 90 days, and without even modifying the diet or exercise regimens? I've been drinking Shakeology for more than 2 years, and it has helped me lose weight. It has given me energy, has helped me alleviate my migraines, and so much more. So I have to share a funny story with you about my husband. And honestly, he hates it when I tell this story because he has to admit that I was once again right. So it took me over a year to convince him that he needed to drink Shakeology. Yes, he's pretty stubborn. Even though he was seeing my results right before his very eyes, he refused to believe that he needed Shakeology. Then finally I talked him into giving it a try, and lo and behold, he was hooked because it actually helped him lose weight and feel great too. When we first started his Shakeology ritual, I used to make it for him every day, but now it's the first thing that he does for himself when he gets up each and every morning. If you knew my husband, you would know just how great of a testimonial that is. And those of you with stubborn spouses can probably relate. For the record, I try not to rub it in his face. Well, at least not too often. So, now Shakeology is just one of the major benefits of the Challenge Pack. Let me share a few others that you'll get when you take the Challenge Pack option. It also gives you an upgraded membership and $2 shipping. So it's like getting a 3-day refresh for free. So obviously this is the option I highly recommend because it has the most value and will give you greater results than doing the 3-day refresh alone. Plus, I'm even going to throw in some bonuses at the end of this presentation for those of you who choose the Challenge Pack option. But before we get there, let me ask you another question. If you could lose weight, have more energy, and feel better all for $4 a day, wouldn't that be worth it? Think about some of the things you are currently buying that I'll guarantee aren't as good for you as what is offered in this program. Are you drinking soda, energy drinks, coffee, processed snacks, extra value meals, pizzas, dinners out in general? How much does that cost you on a daily basis? And do yourself a favor here and be honest. You actually could easily be saving money just by using this program. I have seen people save more than $200 a month by not purchasing these bad things and replacing it with Shakeology. For some of you, that could be a car payment just for losing weight. So really, it's not a question of whether or not you're spending money. You're going to be spending money either way. Wouldn't you rather spend money on something that can actually help you, that could potentially save you $2,400 a year? How would you like to use that $2,400 to go on a vacation to the Caribbean to show off your new body? I'm totally in for that trip. So, in addition to this amazing program, when you order through me, you will get me as your free coach. I will be here to help support you and motivate you to reach your goals. You'll be able to learn from me easily all the things that I had to learn the hard way. To get personal one-on-one support elsewhere is really expensive. I will also include a personal 20-minute one-on-one pre-challenge telephone strategy session so I can understand your goals and therefore help devise a plan for you that's going to help you successfully reach those goals. You'll get access to our private Facebook group where you will get support, motivation, tips, and more while on your 3-day refresh. This was key to my success and will help you in ways you never imagined possible. This group is going to start on Monday, August 11th. It will be fun to do this together as a group. It's nice to have other people who are on the same journey you are on to confide in, to lean on, and to share your successes with, so you'll want to be sure to place your order right away. Once you complete your 3-day refresh, you'll be able to submit your results and receive a free 3-day refresh t-shirt. Plus, you'll be entered to win daily prizes of $500. Plus, there are monthly, quarterly, and annual prizes up to $100,000. Where else can you get paid to lose weight? You will get access to your personalized website where you can set goals, track your progress, get amazing tips from celebrity trainers, recipes, and much, much more. When you order the Challenge Pack option, you get $2 free shipping and an upgraded membership for 30 days, essentially giving you the 3-day refresh for free. With the Challenge Pack option, I'm also going to throw in a few things that you won't find anywhere else. An electronic but printable progress tracker, 30 days worth of coaching and extended access to my private Facebook group and motivation, access to a low-impact workout that you can do in the comfort and the privacy of your own home, my top 10 recipes, my top 3 Shakeology recipes, daily emails from yours truly, and a weekly 15-minute telephone strategy session to make sure that you're on track. So, are you ready to see real change? I hope you are as excited as I am right now. The possibility cleared in your mind that you can do anything you want if you have the right tools, the right knowledge, and the right support. This is your turning point. This is where your action will lead to the life that you've always wanted to live. So I encourage you to take that action. And if you're really serious, which I know you are because I know you want to feel better about your body, otherwise you wouldn't be here listening to me right now. I highly recommend the Challenge Pack option because it will give you the long-term results you're looking for. But before we go on, I have one last question for you. If all this did was make you feel better and give you more energy to go out and live your life, wouldn't it be worth it? If all this did was allow you to play with your kids or your grandchildren more easily, wouldn't it be worth it? If all this did was allow you to feel comfortable in your own skin so you could live a more comfortable life, wouldn't it be worth it? This package is worth over $567, but it's not going to cost you that. I want you to be truly successful with this, so I'm going to give you all of this for the low price of just $140. Imagine your future where you no longer are limited by how you look or how you feel, where you can live comfortable and energetic, healthy, living the life you've been longing to live. Let's take it a step further and visualize yourself in 2 years, even 5 years down the road. How will you feel and what will your life be like if you don't take action right now, right here, while you're ready? So often I talk to people who have all the desire to change their lives and are fired up and ready to make those changes, but then they don't take action right away. And then the next thing they know it becomes unimportant in comparison to the other things going on in their lives. They put their health and fitness dreams on the back burner. But then time passes, things get worse with their health, so down the road they finally make that decision to take that action that they know they should have taken before. And they come to me and they are so sad and even mad at themselves that they didn't jump on board when the opportunity first presented itself. Because now they are far worse off than they were, and the road to travel feels even more difficult. And quite honestly, I can tell you from experience, it is. So do yourself a favor. Don't do this to yourself. Do what you know is right and take action to change your life today, right now, while you can see your future self, the one who has lost the weight, the one who feels great, the one who is living their life to the fullest with no regrets. That future exists for you, but you must take action. This special offer is one that I put together specifically for you. You can't find this offer anywhere else, so consider yourself lucky if you're still listening to this, because this amazing deal doesn't last forever. In fact, it's only here for a couple days and goes away on August 1st. There's never been a better time to take action on this offer to change your life. So act fast because the price will go up to $160 on Friday. To get the Beachbody discount, it must be ordered by Thursday, July 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Plus, our support group is going to start on Monday, August 11th, so ordering before August 1st will ensure you get your products in time to start with the group. Still not sure this is right for you? Well, let me make it even easier. This entire program comes with a 30-day, bottom-of-the-bag, no questions asked guaranteed. If you aren't happy for any reason, you can get your money back, and that is even if you've used up the entire product. With a guarantee like this, you have nothing to lose. Well, except maybe those extra pounds you were wanting to get rid of anyway. So, you're on board, but still not sure if the challenge pack that includes Shakeology is really worth it. Maybe you have a shake you already like, but I dare you to compare. There's nothing else out there quite like Shakeology. Check your ingredients. Shakeology doesn't have soy. Soy has been shown to cause digestive issues, immune problems, and reproduction complications. Shakeology does not contain artificial sweeteners, which are shown to stimulate appetite, increase carb cravings, and fat storage. And that's the exact opposite of what we are going for. These are just a few ingredients to steer clear of, but more importantly, it is what is in Shakeology that really makes the difference. Shakeology includes what our bodies need to heal. It feeds our body. Let's watch one last video that shows a passionate view of why you should drink Shakeology every day and how it is truly different from other shakes out there.
There are many meal replacement shakes out there. We know it. We understand there are many options. But here's what people don't seem to get when they compare Shakeology with I mean, there have been meal replacement shakes for decades at the grocery store, at the drugstore, and certainly through network marketing. Here's the difference. Shakeology supports the body in a completely different and more sophisticated way. It was formulated to not be the cheapest one, meaning we didn't formulate it with preservatives and artificial flavors so that we could make money or drop the price. I wanted something that would live up to what my body needs for a daily dose of nutrition. I don't like vegetables, so I needed something. Okay, something to support the brain, something to support the heart, the lungs, the lymphatic system, the respiratory system. 11 systems that are all interacting in a very complex way. You think that a normal protein shake is going to support all these systems? I don't think so. Do I want to put a little drop of poison? How about a little bit of poison in with your shake? I don't want any poison in my shake. I want the best possible shake that I can get, and I want to supplement the way I eat the rest of the day, which, by the way, I ain't no Boy Scout. I'm not eating that great the rest of the day, so I know that once a day I'm getting a daily dose of dense nutrition. Anybody who thinks you can get by with fast food and pizza and just the staples that we're all used to is taking for granted the complexity of this machine. This machine, how it fights disease, I don't understand it, but I do know that it needs phytonutrients, digestive enzymes, prebiotics to make the gut work. It needs to stay regular. It needs to be able to produce new blood cells. I want it producing those blood cells from the best stuff on earth. I want it to have adaptogens so that it can go after little disease that's starting to creep in. I'm not saying that Shakeology is medicine. I'm saying Shakeology supports the body in doing what it needs to do to heal. So unless you're finding some other way to feed the body so that it truly has the power to heal itself, you're not doing all you can to lead a healthy, fulfilling life. That's why we recommend Shakeology every single day. What day do you want to let your body have a day off of fighting disease? What day do you want to let your body have a day off from working at its highest energy? What day do you want to be irregular? What day do you want to gain weight? I think probably no day. Drink a shake. You don't have to make a whole complicated recipe out of it. Just put it in that shaker cup, shake it up, and bang it back. And you're feeding your body well. Then go about your day. But it's the one thing that you can do each day that shows your body you care and really will set the stage for a healthy existence. Don't sell yourself short. Drink it every single day.
So every time I watch that video, I get excited, and I'm more and more thankful that I finally found a simple way, one of the keys to giving my body what it needs in order to live the healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life that I have today. So there's nothing left to do but to take that action so you can finally start losing that extra weight. Click the link below, and I highly recommend the challenge pack again. And you'll be taken to my website where you can place your order and sign up for your free profile, which will assign me as your coach. An important side note regarding your free profile: if you already have a teambeachbody.com profile and it is not through me or my husband John, you will want to contact me first before you place your order. If you want to get all of the bonus items and coaching I am offering, your order must be placed through our accounts, and we must be assigned as your coach. It's a simple process, so be sure to either call, email, or contact me via Facebook, and I promise it'll be worth your time to be able to work with me and my team on reaching your goals. And then after you place your order, I'll be in touch with you to schedule our initial 20-minute strategy session to devise your personal plan to get you on your way to your new you. My contact information is there on the screen. You can get me at my email address, which is Trisha, Trisha, at CummingInc.com. It's CUMMINGINC.com. You can get me on Facebook. My Facebook profile is facebook.com/TrishaNeece, so TrishaNeece. Or you can even text me or call me at 614-218-1889. Email or Facebook is probably the quickest way to get a response from me, but I'm looking forward to hearing from you.